A quick update on DEGEN here. So DEGEN looks to be repeating itself here, to be honest. I mean, it came down, and we'll get on the larger time frame in just a moment, but it came down to our green support box, the trend once again. It held, but it's doing the same thing, like I said. Looking on the daily chart here, short-term price to watch, you can see from this little high here to the low, we're over the 236 right now, so you got to stay over 3.1, and you have to break over 3.5 here. You have to get back over the box, over the 3.82, or this thing is potentially going to break down again. So we're going to move that one off of the chart. Just keep that price in mind. If we go back to the 3-day chart here, you see exactly what I'm getting at. Every time we have a strong move down, we bear flag and then we die again. We're bear flagging once again. So could we come back down to lower targets? Of course we could right now, and we'll see. I mean, if you get over that price there and we get over 4, then we are good to go to the upside. And it'll probably, once it stops being bearish here, DGen's probably going to have a decent run to the upside to some of these targets up here. It may even have a decent run if it gets over these levels. Of course, 236 here it could get stuck at. That's a 40, almost a 50% move. But, you know, we could come all the way up here to try to be bullish on the high to the low, 382 at 8 here, 008, to try to come up and move 142%. Everyone to be extremely bullish on it. We'll get stuck, and then it'll just kind of fall back down, and then we'll go up at some point in the future. That is always the case, especially the fact that we're not in alt season right now. But, you know, this is a meme coin. DGen could just go to the moon whenever it wants to. But I'm just trying to point out right now, you are holding the overall trend. Let me zoom out just a little bit more here. So it looks to be the bottom should be in here. And if it is, you know, a higher low here, that is very bullish. But you are forming that bear flag, as you can see on the weekly also here. So it doesn't look the greatest at the moment. Until we get over these levels, you could expect downside moves here. And if that is the case, we'll just simply measure it really quick here. So if that is not the bottom, we would come all the way back down here. And then if we drop 32, 33% and we break that wick low, then you run the risk of falling all the way down here and dropping almost 70% if we break this low here. So if it goes any lower than it is, it's going to be extremely bearish, in my opinion. And then maybe we'll finally bottom out all the way down there. So we'll see what happens. I'm not saying it's going to happen. And if we end up holding here and we get over these levels and we start getting bullish on this thing, we're just going to focus on this thing right now, breaking the market structure from the upside here. The 1272 at about 16 pennies is going to give you about a 48x from today, if that is the bottom. But if you're bullish on DGen, I mean, not a bad area to be buying in. I mean, if it falls down all the way here, wherever it's going to go, you know, you get a great opportunity to get in on this thing at very cheap prices, because DGen is going to have a massive run in 2025 at some point. So we'll see what happens. Comment down below your thoughts. None of this is financial advice, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.